So we are eager to talk with you about anything that is important to you. There is nothing that is off limits. This gathering has actually gathered before you dragged your physical bodies here. In other words, there is a vortex version of this seminar already complete in this vortex. And together we are going to discover it. In other words, we're going to call you bit by bit, closer and closer, until by the end of the gathering you'll be right in here with who you really are, feeling the exaltation of the fullness of who you are. We want you to know that even if you're not called forward to the hot seat to have a conversation with us verbally, we're having a vibrational conversation which is infinitely more meaningful. And there isn't anything that any of you are wanting that we are not keenly aware of. After all, that version of you is already in the vortex. So as we get a vibrational look at who you are, we know where you are in vibrational relationship to everything that you want. And it is our promise to you that we will lead you collectively and individually into a vibrational alignment that will leave you in the best place of receiving the fullness of that which you are. Sometimes someone will be in the hot seat and they will be annoying you because their questions are long and not of interest to you, perhaps. But we want you to understand that there is not one of them that is not part of the unfolding for the fullness that is for you. In other words, you are not being forgotten. And if you will just soothe yourself by saying, it's all here for me. All of this is here for me. And it is my desire to receive as much of it as I am ready to receive now. It is our promise to you that from the beginning to the end of this gathering, you will be receiving. And it is our absolute promise to you that the vibrational frequency of your being will raise. It will elevate dramatically in the time that we are here. And the evidence in manifestations will reveal themselves to you as soon as today. In other words, it is powerful to release resistance. And that's what this is all about. When we talk about the art of allowing, we're really talking about the art of releasing resistance, because there's resisting and allowing what? Resisting and allowing who you are, resisting and allowing higher vibration, resisting and allowing being in the vortex. There's one last thing that we want to take care of before we move forward. And that is, we want you to realize that everything that you see in this magnificent manifested world that you are acknowledging was preceded by vibration. First, there is thought. When you think a thought, that thought vibrates. And when you think upon it longer, it vibrates stronger, until eventually there is a manifestation that surrounds that thought. And we want you to understand that the vibrational version of this magnificent planet existed before this planet came into being. And there is a vibrational version of improvements in your life that you can manifest as quickly as today. In other words, sometimes people think, well, it's been a long time. I've wanted this for a long time. And apparently I've been holding myself in resistance to this for a long time. So won't it be a long time for me to move myself in the right direction, or in the direction of what I want? And we say, when you release resistance, you move there instantly. And you release resistance all day, every day. But what happens is, and this is the thing that we want you to understand, you don't maintain that absence of resistance for very long, because you go back to looking at the same things that create the resistance. So what we want to show you how to do is how to find a vibration of non-resistance and then milk it for a little while. We want you to practice the non-resistance. We want you to practice the higher vibration until that higher vibration feels more natural to you, because it is supposed to be easy for you to feel good, not hard. Life is supposed to be fun, you know. Life is supposed to feel good. You came forth knowing that contrast would help you choose, but you knew that once you chose, it would be simple, very much like the buffet line. We don't see you in the buffet line looking at the magnificent food and saying, well, I wanted that, but I guess I'll have that. That looks so good. That smells so good. Oh my God. I so would like to have that. Give me that. Because you know how easy it is to say, that please, put that on my plate. You feel relatively certain you can get it from the plate to your mouth. In other words, there is expectation. And that's what we want to bring you round to today. We want you to understand that all things are possible. It's just a vibrational adjustment away, a vibrational adjustment that you are absolutely capable of, but in a vibrational adjustment that doesn't happen instantaneously. You have to move your vibration, move it and feel it, 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 move it and know it, move it and be it, and then everything manifests around it. And people look at you and say, "What? Are you magic?" And you say, "Yes." Yes, I am.
What do you want to talk about?